As the battle over the citizenship question on the census rages on in Washington, as we said, many are warning counting illegal immigrants will dilute the voting power of American citizens. When America's Pearson Sharp explains why the dilemma possibly isn't about the rights of minorities, but about Democrats trying to gain more electoral votes in blue majority states.
While the argument between Republicans and Democrats over the citizenship question is relatively new, the question itself goes back nearly 200 years. That is, until 2010, when President Obama decided to remove the question from the census. Thomas Jefferson proposed a citizenship question back in 1800, saying it was important to know the, quote, respective number of native citizens, citizens of foreign birth, and of aliens. Jefferson argued it was necessary to distinguish between who was born in America and who was immigrating, so the government could understand where increases in population were coming from. And then in 1820, a question was added to the census asking how many foreigners, not naturalized, were living in America. From 1890 to 1950, the question appeared on every census and then was included on every long-form questionnaire up until the year 2000, although it's still asked, even today, on the official American Community Survey. But there's another reason why Democrats want to eliminate the question, and it has nothing to do with protecting minority voters and everything to do with changing the Electoral College. By preventing a citizenship question, Democrats are encouraging illegal aliens to be counted on the census. And since electoral votes are based on the number of people living in the state, the more illegal aliens Democrats can cram into blue states, the faster they can make the Electoral College work in their favor. According to Representative Mo Brooks of Alabama, his mostly red state will lose congressional seats if illegal aliens are counted in congressional apportionment. This gives states like California and Florida an additional 20 congressional seats plus electoral college votes, diluting the voting power of real American citizens. Conservative states like Montana, with just 3 electoral votes, are essentially wiped out. By flooding states like California, Texas, Florida, and New York with illegal aliens, those states will gain more representatives and even more electoral votes until controlling those states alone will be enough to throw an entire election. Yet counting only American citizens moves power away from liberal coastal states like California and gives it back to middle America. In fact, if the citizenship question is reinstated, the next census could cost California at least 1 congressional seat, if not many more, and potentially billions of dollars in federal funding. Not only California, but other blue-leaning states would lose seats as well, clearly giving Democrats an excellent reason to fight against a question about citizenship. And while Democrats claim to be protectors of election integrity, they're doing everything they can to avoid what's actually the biggest threat to our elections: illegal voting. By keeping an accurate count of the citizens in each district, the census can keep track of voting-age citizens and cut down on voter fraud. So instead of worrying about conspiracy theories on Russian interference, Democrats could help eliminate the very real interference from illegal aliens. Polls also show 60% of Americans, including blacks and Hispanics, support adding a citizenship question to the census. Even 49% of Democrats favored asking about citizenship. Whether or not the question will be reinstated on the 2020 census is still unclear. However, as we've seen, the outcome of this decision could have a massive impact on not only future elections, but on the future of America as a nation as well. Pearson Sharp, One America News.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.